let me ask you this then. If you can go on a honeymoon directly after your wedding, would you still get married?
Yeah, that don't bother me.
So you would be fine with just going home or going to Golden Corral or something? I see your face. You was like, hey, this nigga got me. You'd be fine with just going straight home after?
Bruh.
Hold on, bro. Let that soak in, bro.
Hold on. Hey, yo. Supremely full of it. Ha ha!
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I ain't gonna say that the whole episode.
Hey, do you, man. Do you, bro.
Supremely Full of It podcast. Back with another joint.
You can't breathe, can you?
No, I ain't gonna say it like that, bro. But if I was that big, though, my G, they call me Dyer.
And I'll be your boy 9.
Oh, man. I want to sit like that, but
I know you do.
Cause, bro, I look good.
Do
like
it one
that.
time for the camera. Swole.
The Batman symbol, all man. All right, bro. Like, just lost all air and motivation. Anyway, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, man, I'm good, man.
Oh man,
I'm good.
So, you know how we always talk about how we getting older?
Yeah, for sure.
You ever you ever found yourself bracing for impact after like a fart or a sneeze?
Bro, especially the sneeze, bro.
Bro.
Because you don't know what's coming after that.
Yeah. You ever call a child horse in your thigh?
Yeah.
From a sneeze, though?
I didn't call them, yeah.
Random stuff.
Yeah. Hey, man, the other day, man, I was on the stationary bike, bro, trying to get a workout in, right?
What was you doing?
I was on the stationary bike trying to get a workout in, man.
Okay.
And, trying to get back to where I was when we started the pod. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
wait, so you let yourself go once we got on YouTube?
Yeah, I broke my toe, bro, and then I couldn't cycle no more, man.
All right, bro.
But I'm gonna pull it back together. Now, I was on that mug.
Mm-hmm.
3 minutes in, 4 Charlie horses at the same time.
4?
4
in like one leg or both legs?
in both legs.
Yeah, you ain't drinking enough water.
5. That's all I drink.
Gatorade or something.
That is all I drink, man. Maybe not enough potassium.
So yeah, something.
Yeah,
You was hurting
bad.
Yeah.
My bro, your Charlie horses, bro, make you feel like you going under.
Nah, I ain't.
Bro, my Charlie, but I be sweating. It'd be a full-fledged, like, holding on. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Because, like when I'm laying down and I catch a child horse, I move with urgency.
I do something. But you don't always catch it, though, to stretch it out.
Nah, hey, as soon as I feel it, I get up. And I just, like, start walking as much as I can. But, like, sometimes I just fall to the ground. Like,
on the floor.
Like, I'll be walking, and then I just, like,
tumble over.
Yeah.
And it might be slow, too,
bruh,
though.
And then I just be laying there, like,
yeah, bruh.
And then eventually it goes away.
Yeah.
But the whole time, my girl sleep like I ain't on the floor dying or anything.
Bruh, I remember when I was, like 17, I was, I got a couple sisters, right? So my sister that's right up under me in age, her room was like next to mine. I guess she had went to the bathroom, but she looking down the hallway and she see me with both my legs up in the air, right?
Up in the air?
Bro, I had a Charlie horse in both them joints, right? So I'm in there like, Bro, the next day she like, she told my parents I was in there doing the nasty, bro. I'm like, no. I had Charlie horses, bro.
You doing the nasty with your legs up in the air.
My legs in the air, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, nah, man. Charlie horses. They'll break you down, bro.
You ever got one during sex?
Yep.
What do you do?
Stretch that joint out and stay in there. Try to fight it.
Okay, but what if you can't fight it, though?
Sometimes you gotta quit.
So you don't like. You ever try to stay hard the whole?
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard to
like
do.
You try to stress it up, but you try to think of some nasty stuff.
It's hard to do.
Come on, just no.
It's hard to do. It's hard to do, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you this:
Nah, it ain't easy.
If you could pick one, you want to stay hard or get the child horse out? Which one you doing? Hold on. First of all, pause. Secondly, which one you picking?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The way my Charlie horse is hit, nigga. Hey, I want that Charlie horse gone, bro. We gonna have to reconvene in about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro.
We'll pick up where we left off.
I want that mug gone, bro. Like, yeah.
Okay, what's worse? Charlie horse in your thigh, your calf, or your feet?
Ooh, I would say the thigh. Out of them three,
yeah,
the thigh is worse. But I got one worse than those.
What?
Behind the knee.
Behind the knee?
Behind the knee, bro.
You need to get checked. I didn't know you could have it.
Yeah, behind the knee, bro.
You sick. Hey.
Then when I got them 4 Charlie horses, bro, like
behind the knee though?
Both thighs, the hamstring, and behind the knee, bro. Yeah.
Like I've got my calf. Like for me, it's my calf.
Okay.
Cause like putting pressure on that, bro, collapse everything. But behind the knee, I kind of want to know what that feel like now.
Oh, it's not fun.
Did it happen during sex?
Nah, I ain't never had. Nah, that was just that one time.
Oh, okay. Cause I'm about to say, cause
that was the first time I felt that one.
Cause I was gonna try to get one, just so I can see what it's like.
On purpose.
Cause you not bend your knee or something like this.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if you can stretch it out. I don't know, cause your leg can only go so far, bro.
Okay, but how did you get it out though?
I didn't. I just had to keep walking and. Okay. It ain't like stretching, bending over to stretch the hamstring, or it ain't like that, bro. Because even with the calf, you could bend your foot back to stretch that one out. You can't stretch that one out, bro.
Okay, all right. That's not the show, everybody. We just having barbershop talk right now.
Man, that's yeah.
So, the weather is starting to get warm out, right?
Yeah, sure.
Everything's starting to get sunny. So that's wedding season, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I've always I'm not married
yet.
So
what you saying? Oh, okay. Hey, you answer that for me.
Whoa.
Now go ahead.
If I got married, like I said, you would be there.
For sure. Yeah.
Because when I walk out, I'm serious, I plan on doing this.
I gotta see it.
When I walk out, I want you sitting on the edge.
Okay.
So when I walk out, I can tap you on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You gonna stand up.
Okay.
We gonna dap it up.
All right.
And I'm gonna say, all this is your fault.
And I'm gonna turn around to everybody and say, supremely full of it.
Because it is all your fault.
It is.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm seriously doing it. So just know that, yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
Because it really is.
Yeah.
But I didn't force you to send me that text.
All right, nigga.
Yeah.
You think this is popped in my head. I don't know why this song is popped in my head. Okay, you know how they play songs at weddings?
Mm-hmm.
What if, during the first part of the wedding, when I'm walking out, I play Life by Casey and JoJo?
Okay. All right.
Do you think every man there would be like, yeah, he feel it? Because I'm literally doing Life right now.
Yeah, I mean, I see you doing that.
Yeah.
I do.
But I think every man there would be like, I feel this.
Real talk. It's real. I mean, it's real. Your thought process behind it is real.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how she gonna take it, but
I mean,
it is what it is.
I'm paying for it, so
Oh, you are? Okay.
That's I already got the venue, everything.
Dang.
Yeah.
So you already been planning.
I ain't gonna say that, but
okay.
I just know that, my church.
All right, daddy, more bucks.
Our church that we go to gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm saving money.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, all right. Let me ask you this then. If you can't go on a honeymoon directly after your wedding, would you still get married?
Yeah, that don't bother me.
So you would be fine with just going home or going to Golden Corral or something? I see your face. You was like, hey, this nigga got me. You'd be fine with just going straight home after?
Bruh.
Hold on, bro. Let that soak in, bro.
Hold on. First of all, we eating there, bro, at the wedding reception. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's even worse than you be fine with eating at the reception.
Yeah.
And then just going home.
Yeah, no problem.
Nigga, you lying.
No problem with that at all, man. Because guess what? If us waiting to go on the honeymoon means we get to have a better trip, I'm cool with that. Some people can only do what they can afford at the time.
Right.
With the planning of the wedding and how much they got to go on this honeymoon. So you had to wait 30 days. So what?
What if it's longer than 30 days, though?
60 days. So what? But what if the trip was like, man, we going to Italy, cuz. We going to, you know what I'm saying? It costs, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a better experience, bro.
But you wouldn't feel weird or like, you wouldn't feel, I don't want to say embarrassed, but weird just like going home, taking your suit off, and then just watching TV?
the TV not coming on, bro. Especially not that night.
Why not?
What you mean? It's time to consummate, bro.
No, the wedding not gonna be over at nighttime. It's gonna be over at some point during the afternoon.
Okay, very true.
Possibly, so you gonna go home,
yes,
get undressed, and be like, "Babe, you want something to eat? I'm about to put something in the microwave."
I'm saying, I'm saying there could be plans to still do things afterwards. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it's not the honeymoon, you could still go somewhere though, is what I'm saying.
So you gonna be like, hey, babe, check the movie app, see what's playing in theaters today. Bro, that's weird, bro.
Nah. You could take a little small, we about to, hit the road for a few hours, blah, go here, you know what I'm saying, go do this, that, third, blah, blah, blah. But the real trip ain't until, you feel me? Because sometimes the wedding got to be planned around the most important people that you actually want to be there too.
Okay, but let me ask you this then. You said let's go take a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ask your newly bride for gas money?
For sure. You my helpmate now.
Nigga, this is awful, bro.
You my helpmate now, bro. You here for me, and I'm here for you.
Bro. Save your coins, bro.
Hey, we
Save
here.
Your coins.
We supposed to be together. We won now.
Yeah, but
oneness.
That don't make you feel some type of way though. Like usually when people get married, they go straight to the honeymoon.
Right.
Y'all going straight home.
Usually they going straight to the honeymoon because her father paid for it.
Okay. What if,
so we talking about a situation that maybe that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? And I know people that take out loans for weddings and honeymoons, and that's the worst thing in my opinion you can do, bro.
Oh, okay. I think do you think it would be better if you can't afford a honeymoon directly after the wedding that you should just go downtown or something?
My personal opinion is if you could have a better experience and time with each other, then I say do that.
Okay.
Now, it don't even have to be a downtown wedding. It could be a small gathering for the wedding of, let's say, 5 to 10 people, your closest friends.
At the courthouse?
No. I'm just saying, even if you got
at the courthouse.
Even at the courthouse, if that's the case. But let's say your case, where you said you got a church to go to. That ain't going to cost you. Right?
Right.
Hopefully.
So, okay. Hopefully.
But 5 to 10 of your closest friends, and then we ain't even got to cater.
Right.
We can all go to one of the nicest little restaurants to eat. Right.
And
then that money can be used to buy a home. It could be used to, maybe she need a car. It could be used for, let's go on a nicer honeymoon. That wedding, bro, is for her and everybody else.
But you don't think she'll hold that against you at some point? Like, yo, when we going on a honeymoon?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You would be able to.
But there's a time limit though. Because she's just not gonna sit at the house weeks on end and still not go on a honeymoon.
But if it's planned, it's something you already talked about. It's coming. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
All I'm saying is I would be more concerned about the future than the show.
I mean that makes sense to a rational person.
Yeah. But you might have that. You know what I'm saying? You might have a woman that is rational like that. Do you want to have this big grandiose wedding and honeymoon and we come back to an apartment? Or do you want to have a small gathering, a honeymoon, and we purchase in a house?
Yeah, see, my thinking is I would want to be as less debt as possible after we do all this stuff.
Shouldn't have no debt afterwards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I mean, in today's world, bro, everything costs so much.
That's true. That's true. If you got to take out a loan for a wedding, we can't do this. We going into the wedding with a bill already.
Right.
We into the marriage with a bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I've heard of people taking $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 loans, $100,000 loans for a 1-day event, bro. And then coming back to an apartment in a raggedy car.
Okay. Would you spend more money on the wedding or the honeymoon?
My feeling, the honeymoon.
Okay. I feel you.
I would rather have a wedding with 10, 15 people than a wedding with 150 people. And then we going to, a little 2-day honeymoon. When we could have...
2 days?
We ain't got it. We just fed 150 people.
Okay.
All I'm saying is 10 to 15 people. Now we on this honeymoon for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And we ain't got to worry about bills because we got money put away.
Right.
To cover expenses while we gone. So when we come back, we can get back into the flow of work and everything good.
Okay. See, I like where this is going because we ain't talking about none of this part.
Right.
So, all right, let me ask you this then. How long do you think a person should save up for the wedding and the honeymoon?
How long it should take?
Yeah. In your opinion, like if you was gonna do the wedding and a honeymoon, should you get married? Like, should you propose and then get married a year later or 2, or until y'all get the money saved up?
I think it's until you got the money so that afterwards everything good.
Okay.
There's no time limit on how long y'all are fiancés, bro. You know what I'm saying? But some women want that joint right now.
All right. See, the way I'm taking it is, what if you die and you ain't right with the Lord yet?
Okay.
But you were saving the money when you could have got right with the Lord first.
Right. Which further proves my point that the courthouse and the 5 to 10 closest friends work.
I feel
you get what I'm saying? Because if a lot of people put most stock in the wedding, bro, and not into each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where it just go wrong. I know people that then took out loans and had big weddings, bro. And it didn't last.
Well, I don't know people that took out loans. But I hope they didn't take out loans, but I know people who had big weddings. Big weddings.
That they paid for? Or do you know if the bride's father paid for it? I'm not doing it.
I'm
putting that out there.
I think the bride's dad actually paid for it.
See, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, he had real flowers and everything.
I'm not paying for I'm not spending that much money on a what if.
I feel you.
I can't do it. Because if it's about y'all being together and the wedding is more important and I have to fund it, you let me know off rip that the wedding is more important than the relationship. I can't do it.
So if your daughter if your daughter's fiance came to you and was like, I don't want you to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
I want this to be as cheap as possible. You gonna be like, son.
No. First of all, I'm gonna say, I don't know why you bringing this to me. It's your problem.
the father supposed to pay for the wedding, though.
No, I just told you I'm not doing it.
No, but what if he said that he wanted to be as small as possible?
That's fine. That's cool. I'm with him.
Then
I'm with him, but I'm not paying for it.
So you ain't paying nothing for the wedding?
No, I'll help, but I'm not doing it. Everybody got to be invested into this.
Wait a minute. How you gonna say I'll help?
Yeah.
But I ain't doing it.
No, I'm saying I'll help, but I'm not just going to fund it.
Okay.
I'll help because at the end of the day, I want both of y'all just as invested in what y'all say y'all want,
right?
More than me.
Okay. So what you say, I'll match y'all?
It depends on the circumstance. It depends on what this is going to cost.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends. It's just, if y'all not invested and willing to throw away money with this bogus relationship, if it don't work, I shouldn't have to eat that.
Okay.
I love my girls, bro, but I can't.
I feel you. All right.
I'll go down and get my, what's the name, so that I can marry him, bro. That's my gift to y'all.
Oh, well, hey, I've done that before.
Yes, you have.
And like, I tell them all the time, like, yo, if y'all get a divorce, y'all got to talk to me first. Because I spent money getting to y'all wedding.
Yeah.
I got on the plane for the first time and everything. And y'all had me officiated too. Y'all got to talk to me first.
Yeah.
Because I'm invested. Like, we all married.
Yeah, we all married.
You know what I'm saying?
Did it cost you a lot to get registered for that?
No, I didn't have to pay for nothing.
Okay, they did it.
Yeah, they did all that. But still, you know how nervous you got to be to officiate a wedding for the first time ever? And it's a wedding.
Yeah.
Like, they had it recorded and everything. So I'm sitting up here like, yo.
Yeah.
Why me?
And the closer it got to your portion, I bet your heart was just like,
what you mean? I was talking through the whole wedding.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I talked.
You did everything?
Yes.
You was the DJ?
No, I didn't do the DJ
host?
and all that, but I was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gave bars and everything.
Was it a big wedding?
Yes.
How large? Give me a number.
I can't give you a number. All I know is I can show you the YouTube video of it, and then you could determine how like big it was. But it was pretty big.
Okay.
A big venue, open bar, food.
It was all done in the same spot.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. Like it was so much that I was just like, this ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you was hot, sweating.
I wasn't. Me, I feel like I talk about this every episode, but me and my speech impediment, like I was reading like the script because I don't like to read stuff in front of people because that makes me feel like I'm a stutter. So I try to memorize as much as I could, but then I ad-lib most of it.
Oh, okay.
But then I forgot like a whole section.
You just skipped it, or it was an accident?
It was an accident, but I don't know how I did it.
Yeah.
But I skipped the entire section. And it was about the definition of the ring. I skipped all that.
Okay. Did nobody notice?
No.
Did nobody care either?
I skipped all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, yeah, this ain't me. Because they was stressed out in there. I'm like, yeah, this ain't me, bro. Do you believe in the whole not seeing your wife before the wedding?
That's all superstition. I don't care about that.
So, well,
why this the thing I have with that.
Yeah,
why we worried about not seeing them before the wedding? They just was smashing each other 3 days ago.
True.
Like, what are we talking about?
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because you got plans. So I'm not gonna say. Yeah, you.
I'm glad you remember.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
You trying to get me in trouble, man?
Hey, oh, that was funny. All right. Why do you think? Well, I saw a video of a man of a preacher. I think was it Miles Monroe?
I don't know who that is. Yeah.
You don't know. Is his last name Monroe? It's Miles something.
Mm-hmm.
He died in the plane crash.
No, I still don't know.
Okay, anyway. He was explaining why the father walks the woman down the aisle and hands her off to another man.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that happens?
Why we do that?
Yeah.
Basically giving you the responsibility. It's like I should no longer be the protector or the provider. Okay. That responsibility is up to you now.
Now, the way he said it was this. He said something like, the father is handing you off to your new father, because I think it said the Bible don't say that the man leaves his mother or father or something like that and cleaves to another. He says the woman leaves her father or something like that. Right?
Okay, I'm listening.
So basically, one father is passing his daughter off to her new father.
I wish a nigga would.
That's the way he said it.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not doing that. That's not the reason why I'm doing it.
Okay.
Because I'm always going to be her father.
All right.
Period.
I'm going to find the video.
Could you imagine, like, that mindset being adopted by your daughter's fiance?
So you saying once he hands her off to me, I look at him dead in his eyes and I say, I'm her daddy now?
Bruh, that is fighting words. I'm
her daddy now.
Nah.
Or as you doing it, you be like, come to daddy. Come to daddy. I'll kill him right there and there.
Hey, bro, that's horrible.
He done.
I get what dude is trying to say.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't take it that far.
I'm going to find a video. I'm going to find a video. But, okay, so.
Now, you should respect your husband like you do your father.
Okay. True. Okay. Let me ask you this then. If you propose, right? You got down on one knee, open the ring case up and everything, and you said, will you marry me?
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing she said was, let me see the ring first.
What
would you do?
I'm going to kindly close the box.
Okay.
Get off my knee and walk the opposite direction.
Is the relationship over with?
I don't know if it's over with, but I'm going to make you feel you made a mistake.
I don't see how you going to make her feel like she made a mistake. You walking away ain't going to do nothing.
It might. And then I got to see how far she take it after that.
But what you say, I just want to see the ring?
Nah, we ain't talking. I'm going to keep walking.
In front of everybody?
Yeah, I can't do it. We're going to have to rethink this whole relationship, bro.
See, if that happened to me, I don't know what I'll do. Like, I probably would, like, say, grab the ring. As soon as her finger get out, close the box. And I hope I break a nail. So I hope I hurt
her. See, I wouldn't go that
to
far.
To some degree, I hope she feels some type of pain.
Some type of pain.
And then I'll be like, what you need to see it for? And if you say something stupid, I just want to see if it fit.
No, that's goofy.
That's how I'm putting it on your finger.
That's goofy. That's her trying to fix what she just messed up. I don't want to hear that either. I feel like when you say something like that, you more concerned about the material than the actual relationship with me.
Okay, what if, just hypothetically, what if you did let her see the ring first? And then she go around showing her friends first?
Mm-hmm.
Before she even answer you, though. I couldn't do it, because that makes it sound like you getting... that you need approval from your friends first.
I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. But if that's any indication on what the future is like with you, I can't do it because most people don't propose. Some people have, but most people don't propose unless they know for sure that the person that they with actually wants to get married.
But what if she do want to get married for her? But what if she has a certain style of ring that she wants?
I'm cool. You should accept anything I pay for you or sacrifice to pay for you.
Okay, what if what if she say yeah, and she put the ring on her finger, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like y'all eating dinner or something, and then she said, "Babe, can we take this back and get a different one?"
Yeah, we can.
Are you cool with that?
In that moment, it's going back.
But ain't nothing coming.
It ain't coming back.
So she has to accept whatever ring you give her.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure. Bottom line, point blank, period. Because if you can dictate what kind of ring I get you, what else are you gonna dictate in this marriage?
But the ring is isn't the ring like a symbol of y'all love or something? So shouldn't she?
That's what they say.
So using that logic, would it be safe? I don't believe what I'm saying. I'm just
I'm trying.
I'm
following.
I'm just trying to make content. Shouldn't she have a say in the type of ring that she wears?
No.
Okay.
Long as you ain't buy her something that she was allergic to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, none of that should mean nothing, bro.
What if you just got like a cheapo 1 carat joint? I don't know. I'm not married, so I don't know rings.
A cheapo 1 carat joint. That's expensive for one. It ain't gonna be cheap.
Okay. I don't know. To get
all I'm saying this.
A cubic zirconia joint.
Why is it that a man can go online and buy a rubber band and put it on his finger? You be seeing them rings dudes be wearing, it be like the silicone rubber wedding rings, and they just as happy and okay with that.
Right.
So why do you have to have something that's, they say that I believe it's like 3 times your monthly income or something like that you're supposed to spend on a ring?
Says
who's doing that?
Right. Yeah, but where that rule come from?
Who's doing that, bro?
Let
me ask you this. Who buys the husband's wedding band?
I think he do.
That's why it's all trash.
Wait, what is trash? Getting married or
believing that the ring matters to the marriage?
Okay.
Because you could have this expensive ring. Say you forget to put it on, or you lotion your hands, you forgot to put it on, you leave for the day. Does that make you any less married?
Nah, I mean, but I've said this before. Like, if I get you a ring and you don't have it on, it's a problem.
Okay, why?
Cause you mine, bro. Like, you gotta have that on you at some point.
I understand what you're saying. You bought it, you wanted to wear it. But does it change anything whether she wore it or not?
Kinda.
What does it change?
The fact that she's appearing single.
Would it change her behavior whether she appears single or not?
No, probably not.
That's the thing. Whether you wear it or not, the person has to be just as committed to the marriage as they were with or without the ring. I
dig it, but you don't. Okay, where did giving a ring come from? Like, who started that?
Jewelry makers, people that wanted to make money. You know what they used to do in the Bible, bro? I don't even know if they even gave anything to the bride when they got married. But I know they gave the family something.
It wasn't like a sacrifice or something?
They would give them like, you know,
like a goat
or a cow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ring thing it's insane to me. I used to wear a ring.
Right.
And one of the jobs I was working before I started cutting hair was I was machining fan shafts, industrial air conditioners. Wearing that ring while you're trying to grind metal is a mistake.
All right.
so I wouldn't wear the ring going to work. I got used to not putting it on, but it didn't make me any less married.
That's true. But that's why they say that it's a symbol. You know what I'm saying? It's a symbol.
It can be a symbol all it want to be.
Okay.
But it ain't gonna make your marriage any better or any worse.
What if you put what if you propose and you put the ring on the wrong finger? Do you think that would make her look at you like, I can't trust him to lead me? I can't trust this nigga to lead me nowhere.
She could think something about it.
Okay.
First of all,
does it go on the right hand or the left hand?
It's gonna go on the left.
So what if you put it on the right hand?
I would ask her why she stick that hand out.
No, what if he took the hand
and then she should pull it back and stick the right one out?
So both of y'all stupid.
Both of y'all crazy. Why you let him do it?
Okay.
And see, that's a real like learning tool too, bro. Would just happen because it's like, why you let him though?
True.
Why would you ever want to let your man be embarrassed or not have the information?
What if he was like this, like?
Yeah. You gonna do it on purpose. I already see it coming.
No, I already told you. I'm just like, yo. What we doing here?
What we doing here? That's gonna be in your vows, ain't it? At the end. So what we doing here?
Right. Let's get this out the way. You know
I can see it now.
But all right.
You know what? You should get the whole crowd in on that.
What, on the proposal? Or?
Nah. When you at the wedding, when you get to the end of your vows, and you're like, "So I asked you," and then everybody say, "So what we doing here?"
Hey, that'd be
everybody say it, but her
that'd be fire.
Yeah, that'd be slick, bro.
I'm gonna keep that in the back of my head.
Yeah,
because that's fire.
That'd be hard, bro.
That's fire.
She gonna be like, "What the heck going on?"
That's fire.
Like, how you get everybody involved?
Everybody's in this wedding, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire. I'm glad. That's why you gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
That's fire. But okay. What? How important do you think premarital counseling is?
To some degree, I think it's important.
Okay, what do you think it's meant to accomplish?
It should accomplish basically trying to figure out where both their mind states are before marriage and what to expect,
right,
after they get married.
Okay, and who does that? Pastors or like therapists?
I mean, I think anybody could do it. I think it's more. I think anybody can. When it comes to premarital counseling, if they either A, been married a long time, B, licensed family counselor, therapist, and I think ministers, preachers, things of that nature can do it too. In most cases, it's the preacher because they want to make sure that they're doing the right thing by the people getting married. So that's why most of the time they do it.
Even if the preacher isn't married, can he still do it?
I would say yeah, but I wouldn't want him to. I wouldn't want him to.
Why? Because he ain't married.
He don't have the experience. Now he can give me the biblical side of marriage, but he can't give me the everyday practical life to life,
right?
Marital advice. And I definitely wouldn't want to get it. He's a divorced one.
So you don't want nobody that's been divorced or is divorced?
I wouldn't want anybody that is divorced.
Why not?
Not saying that they can't give me good advice. I don't want their experiences that they harbor that may be ill. I don't want them to advise me in the wrong type of, mental state.
So you would think that they would project what they've been through?
I don't want that to happen.
Okay.
Let me holler at somebody that's been married 20 years, 30 years, 25 years, 10 years. At anybody who's been married longer than me, because I ain't there yet. But somebody who's never been married or then been divorced, I don't think I really want to talk to you. Because the only thing you can really tell me stuff like, this is why my marriage didn't work.
All right.
Okay, but can you tell me how to make it work though?
Mm.
Because in some cases, if it didn't work for you, how do you have the experience on how to get through stuff?
Right. So what if at the end of it, the preacher goes, I don't think y'all should get married right now.
I don't think that's a question. I don't think that's a statement anybody should ever make.
Okay, what do you think they should say?
I would say, with all that being said, what do you think y'all should do?
Even if during all that, y'all was like fighting and arguing and stuff like that.
It's still ultimately y'all decision.
So he could say, I don't advise y'all to get married, but if y'all want to still get married, I'll still go through it.
Yeah, like, I don't think it's a good idea, but you know, it's ultimately up to y'all. So what do y'all want to do?
Okay, so what if you had a preacher? What if you about to get married, right? You stand up there and your bride's coming down, and then your preacher lean over like, still don't think y'all should do this.
It's a little too late now. It's a little too late for that.
But what if you did that like, I don't think you should do this. We could air this out right now. We could air this out right now.
Like, I don't think you getting paid.
You want paid?
Bro, what you talking about? It's too late for that. We can't have that conversation now.
I don't, bro.
Because now I want to know. Now all this about to get messed up. Because I'm gonna ask you in front of there. Why you think that?
He already done told you.
But I didn't already express to you that we going through with it.
But he's telling you.
So why we doing it now?
But he's telling like, yo, you don't have to do this. But hold on, wait. What if he said, God wanted me to tell you?
I see. We ain't doing that.
What if God?
Why didn't God tell me?
I knew you was gonna say it. God told you. He could have told me.
That's what I'm saying. Why ain't he tell me, bro?
And what did God voice sound like? That's what
he told you to tell me. Come on, man.
But what if you said that though? Like, God told me to tell you. I don't think you should do this either.
Why are you here though? That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was all that, why'd you even come to do it?
That
you could have blew this whole thing up by not showing up.
Yeah, but wouldn't that make him look bad though?
See, so why are you worried about it making you look bad if you telling me that right now while she walking down the aisle?
Because he's letting you know.
It almost sounds like
it's not too late.
It almost sounds like you know something about her or y'all. What's going on?
Bro.
What's going on, bro?
Okay, conspiracy brother.
What do you know, bro?
I'm just saying, bro. It's not too late.
What went on with them late night Bible studies? You know what I'm saying?
Studying the word.
Why are you doing this now, bro? After we left your office from counseling, and I said, you know what? You don't think we should do it, but we're going to work through whatever it is that we discussed. I think we're going to be okay. Me and her agree. You said, okay, cool. I'll be there. That's it.
Okay. What if
unless something transpired in between that.
Okay. Fair enough. What if during the wedding, as he's reading his part, he go,
dang.
We gather here today, boy.
Dang.
What if he's showing you like, yo, I don't think we should be doing this.
Right.
Would you be mad like, bruh, just do your part?
I'll be sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be mad.
All right.
If you're not gonna do it right, you know what I'm saying, and you here, bruh, then we're gonna have a problem.
All right.
I don't. If the person that's going to officiate has an issue with removing himself from what people want to do,
right,
then you shouldn't hold premarital counseling.
I feel you. But what if he's like just real like animated, and he's just like, bruh, Even though it's not, well, no. What if you said like before you may kiss the bride? He like was, I guess it's too late now. You can kiss your bride. What if you said that? What if you said that? I had to see you after the wedding, bro. All this.
Yeah, it's a lot, bro.
We gotta.
Yeah,
you gotta fade to black,
bro. You'll never officiate another wedding in your life. You gonna be all over Google reviews and ain't even got a page up. I'm gonna create you a page.
Oh my god! What if he, bro?
You on the gram?
And then after the wedding, he come up to y'all and was like, "Y'all know it's too late now, right?"
Bro, he would get on my nerves, bro.
That's how serious he was about y'all not getting married.
Then don't do it.
Then that would make him look bad, though.
No, he can have his own reasons for saying, okay, based off of how I feel, I think y'all need to find someone else to officiate it.
Oh, okay, all right.
That should have happened before we left the office.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you here, bro?
I feel it. All right.
And I would have to respect the fact that you don't want to do it.
Okay. All right, now what if during premarital counseling, like, something comes up that neither one of y'all knew about the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Like how would y'all handle that?
It depends on what it is.
Okay.
And
how far it was? Like how long it's been?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. Well, since you made that point, you talking about stepping out then?
Nah, anything.
Anything. Yeah, I think it would depend on time frame, what it is, and if it's something that I'm willing to accept or let go. And vice versa, because she might find something out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that is basically the whole point of doing premarital counseling.
Is it to basically vent to another person about everything that you don't like about the other person?
No, not necessarily. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, premarital counseling, bro, is basically just trying to see if everybody is okay with what's about to happen.
Mm.
It's not really for the officiator to pry,
right,
and blow up a relationship or cause a problem that's not there.
Mm.
Because that can happen too, to where you could put doubt in somebody's mind about something that actually didn't even happen.
Right.
That ain't your job. They say they've been together 2-3 years. But you ain't walked day to day with them people.
Right.
To pry into their business. Now, some things, some people might just bring up out of nowhere, and we can address it a little bit, but I would say, look, that's a little bigger than me. I think y'all should seek marriage counseling, because you can get marriage counseling even though you're not married.
Okay. I mean, I don't really. It could be important, but if two people have been together for so long, who are you to tell me that we shouldn't get married?
That's the point.
Like, we've been doing this. Like, we've been living in sin for 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
You should want to save our soul so we can get this over with.
Yeah, that's, like I said, and some things that two people can handle and deal with, and how they move through life, even though it don't align with what you would do, doesn't give you the right to tell somebody they shouldn't do it because you wouldn't accept it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But how? Like, who are you to tell me at the end of it, you don't think we should get married? We should just keep doing what we've been doing then? Because that's what we gonna do. Unless something crazy come up. Bruh, save my soul.
I mean, there's only a few things you should even be trying to figure out, though, when you do this. Like okay,
what?
Y'all want me to marry y'all. Okay, question number 1. Y'all ain't first cousins, are y'all? Okay. Y'all not first cousins. Okay. Question number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna be.
Question number 2. You got any fat genes in your family? Is there anybody obese in your family? Because we don't want that to come up.
No, I'm just saying. Because there's certain cases that legally an officiator can't marry 2 people because of law restrictions.
Right. Okay.
And that, like the one I just gave you, that's one of them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all didn't.
What if they cousin by marriage?
I mean, that's you ain't blood related. Now, how the family view y'all, that's on y'all, bro. Like, that's on y'all. You be like, man, that ain't really my cousin. Well, y'all was in diapers together though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they not really cousins.
But
though.
That's on however you want your family to view y'all. Y'all not blood, right?
They only cousin by marriage. Her family.
How long though?
Somebody in her family, married somebody in my family.
Yeah, for sure.
And now but we love each other.
Bro, that's
just my cousin. We love each other.
Okay. Your mama married somebody else.
Right.
Your stepdaddy got a daughter, same age as you.
Okay.
And then after y'all become grown, now y'all want to get married.
Wait, hold on. Say it again.
Yeah, your stepdaddy has a daughter.
Okay.
But y'all love each other now.
Nah, we not. Cause I still look at him as my father though.
But they not blood. Y'all not blood. You and the daughter ain't blood.
I can't. So is he my father-in-law?
Why you trying to? Why you trying to move the post, man?
No, seriously. That's a serious question. Is he my father-in-law? Because I already look at him as my father.
Yeah. That's your stepdaddy.
I know that.
Which makes his daughter your stepsister.
But you said that they got a divorce.
No.
My parents got a divorce.
No. Your mom married somebody.
Okay.
I'm not saying they got a divorce after your dad raised you. I'm talking about you a kid.
Okay.
Your mom married somebody. He got a daughter. They move in.
Okay.
Let's say y'all 10 years old when y'all move in together now.
Right.
Y'all grow up together. And now, because y'all grown, y'all like, we just going to make this happen.
Nah, we grow up brother and sister.
Right.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Y'all ain't blood, though.
We ain't. We pretty much close to it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's if I was officiating, that's one of them things where I'd be like, y'all ain't blood, but that relationship is too close.
Yeah. And I was like, y'all don't feel nasty?
Yeah, it's too close.
Like you call your brother daddy?
Matter of fact, I'll call you.
that ain't appropriate.
Well, you know in the Bible some stuff like that was going on where a son was sleeping with his stepmother in the church, so
that's crazy work.
Yeah. I don't know, man. See, but some people be doing that stuff, bro. Like, that's crazy.
That's on like that's how Can we say the word on our YouTube? Starts with a P. It rhymes with corn. I don't think we can say it.
No,
but
yeah, corn.
Yeah, that's how corn videos start.
Yeah. Step parents.
Yeah, yep. Like, hey, mom, we ain't got no Lunchables. I don't know. That's you
sounded very precise.
I don't know.
Very accurate, my friend.
Where the squeezes at, man?
You need help with your homework?
Why does dog keep drinking water in here?
Bro, you done brought that back around from how long?
That's how I'm gonna make you sell. Something. All right.
That's wild. Bro.
Anyway, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Would you ever snitch on your wife?
It depends on what it is.
Say she tried to get food stamps, and something came up to where it was illegal.
Okay. So
how much is your love worth, nigga?
Snitch, no.
Okay.
I think the only thing I'd be snitching on my wife about would be her trying to take me up out of here.
What you mean?
That's it.
Her trying to kill you?
Yeah. If she try to take me up out of here, yeah, you got to go. But
so you would do a bid for your wife?
Wait, hold on. Wait, where we going with this?
Prison time.
No, you saying what I?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if she tried to take me up, I'm snitching on her.
No, I'm saying.
New question. Okay. So the new question is, would I do a bid for her?
Sure.
How are you tying this into what I just said?
What I'm saying is, if she say she tried to do something like get food stamps or something,
mm-hmm.
but she did something illegal.
Mm-hmm. No.
And like they came down on the household.
Mm-hmm.
But you had nothing to do with this.
Right.
Would you snitch on her?
No. I ain't snitching, but I ain't doing no bid either.
Somebody got to do something.
If you get caught,
somebody got to do something.
If you get caught, you get caught. I'm not going to jail for nobody. I spend too much of my time trying to do the right thing
mm-hmm.
and to not do nothing illegal and to try not to get in trouble to go lay it down for somebody.
So, translation, if you had to snitch, you would snitch.
No.
Negro.
No.
How's that a no?
Because it's going to come with certain things that people do. They name is all over it.
What if both of y'all names is on the paper?
That's deep.
What if both of y'all names is on the paper?
That's deep.
Somebody got to go down.
I just told you. I ain't.
So you snitching.
Going to prison.
Say the word.
Okay, now check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Can we compare the signatures with the IDs?
Nah,
that's where I'm at.
All right, bro.
What would you do?
I'm snitching. I'm not going to jail for nobody.
Off rip?
Yes, I'm not because 9 times out of 10, I told you we should be doing this. And if you do something that I don't know nothing about, hey, cuz, nah,
lay it down.
Her right there.
Her.
her.
And take the rest of them while you at it.
Cause ain't no way. And, would you be like, wait, officer, how much time is she facing?
Mm-hmm.
And he said like 3 months. But you be like, it was me.
That's what you would do?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, see, come on. I thought that was your answer.
No.
I'm not going to jail, bro.
Same here.
I'm not going to jail.
3 months?
Because I wouldn't expect...
Babe, that's light work.
I wouldn't expect nobody to go to jail for something I did.
I feel you. So you snitch. Say it, nigga. Say it.
Yes. You don't have to, though,
yes, Dyer,
all the time.
I will snitch.
You don't have to all the time.
Because you be like this, officer. Would you do that?
They get over there like...
Would you?
No, you don't have to all the time. Now, and I'll put it to you like this. Yes, depending on what it is. Is that what you want to hear?
What you mean depending on?
Depending on what it is, bro.
Depend on.
I'm going to try not to.
Oh, wait. Are you saying depend on the time she's facing?
I'll say this. No, I'll say this.
The crime that she did.
I'll clear it up for you. Because I am saying what you're saying.
But no, you ain't. Because I'm very blunt and clear.
I know, but I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to snitch until I need to. And I'm going to after that. You know what I'm saying? So you try to stay out of it. And then after a while, you like, I can't stay out of it.
So you going to wait until y'all both getting questioned. And he come in and it was like, you facing some hard times, boy.
Hey, bro, we ain't got to talk no more. Nigga, it's over with. I ain't do it.
You facing some hard time. I'm going to give you one more chance, okay? She already done told on you. So, but
I ain't do it.
She already done told on you.
I ain't do it.
All you got to tell us is who wrote it. And you...
Give me a pen.
let me see the signature real quick.
Yeah, let me show you what I do.
Then you can be like, that's a right-handed hand cock. Yeah. I'm left-handed. Yeah. See, this how I write. You not even left. And you writing all cock leg.
Hey, man. All right. Can't do it, man.
Okay.
I want to see no jail cell.
So, say the words then, bro. I will snitch on my wife. Say it.
Eventually.
No, say it. Say it.
Eventually, man.
I was about to call you by your first name.
Dang.
Say, yes, Dyer, I will snitch on my wife. Say it.
I'm snitching eventually.
Oh, my God. All right, bro.
Eventually, man.
You got something you want to add to this?
No, man. This is a long one.
I thought you had the...
Oh, dang.
I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, you ain't got to.
We can do it on the next one. You want to do it now?
I don't know. I don't know what the next show gonna be about. So what if it don't match? You know what I'm saying? How long is this one?
We passed an hour.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
We just enjoying the conversation. Then,
yeah, we passed an hour.
All right, bro. We can,
but I can talk about it.
Nah, let's wrap it up because you know.
Yes.
Go ahead, bro. All right. Like the video, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for stopping by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm Ryan Burgundy. That's Tits McGee.
Ryan Burgundy.
Supremely Favorite Podcast.
Wow.
They call me Dyer.
I'll be your boy 9.
Supremely Favorite Podcast, man.
And Ryan Burgundy. Wow.
And thanks for stopping by.
Wow. Don't make me watch.
I didn't know what I said. Man. What you saying?
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks.